Okay, so if I were to graph, okay, let's graph x plus y is equal to 4 first, right? If I move the x to the other side, I just get a line with a slope of 1 and an intercept at 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And sorry, I meant -1 slope. So if I go to the right by 1, I need to go down by 1, okay? Now, when does it intersect the x-axis, right? If I plug in for 2, right, I get 3. At 3, I get 1. So at 4, I get 0. Okay, so it intersects the x-axis at x is equal to 4 here, okay? So we have this. And now if I were to graph the y is equal to x squared minus 2, right? The a value here is 1, and the k value is just minus 2. So the vertex is at 0, minus 2. So 0 minus 2 will be right here. Okay, now if I plug in for x is equal to 1, right, this is 1 squared minus 2, so I get minus 1. So our parabola is here. And now what is the x-intercept? So the x-intercept, right, if I were to, right, solve for when y is 0, right, you end up getting that x squared is equal to 2. So it's going to be plus or minus root 2. So it's not going to be bigger than 2. So maybe it'll be around here. Okay, so this is approximately 1.4 something. So if I were to now draw this parabola, it's going to look something like this. So according to the graph, it looks like it intersects at x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3. So let's check. For this, right, x is equal to 2 means that we get minus 2 plus 4, and that's equal to 2. For here, when x is equal to 2, I get y is equal to 2 squared minus 2, and that's equal to 2. So there's an intersection point at 2, 2. For the other point here, right, for this, when x is equal to minus 3, you get y is equal to minus 3 plus 4. That's just the same thing as 3 plus 4, which is 7. Okay, but for the other one here, plugging in for minus 3 squared, right, this becomes positive 9 minus 2, which is 7. Okay, so there's another intersection point here at minus 3 and 7.